I'm your brother. I'm gon' die by my dice. I'm gon' die by my price. I'm gon' die by my dice. I'm gon' die by my price. This one for all my guys. This one's for the ride dice. This one for all my guys. This one's for the ride dice. I can't do no Instagram no more. All the odds looking for me.
The amount of likes on this video is the frequency percentage of you getting a content dump. So leave a like. It's that simple.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back in with yet another video. Today I told y'all I was gonna be coming out with these. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm gonna be going over the best finishing badges on 2K21 current gen. Now it's been a while since I did this. I probably haven't done this since before next gen even came out, so it's about time that I actually give y'all this. I think about 2 or 3 patches have came out since I've dropped this, and yeah, I got y'all with the top 5 finishing badges in the game with some honorable mentions. Y'all know how I do these videos, but yeah, I'm gonna be going over the top 5 badges. Also, I'm gonna be going over a very good slashing build for y'all boys this week with giving y'all the best dunk packages in the game for current gen. So if you guys are ready for that, all you gotta do is leave a like on this video, subscribe so you can be the first to that video, and yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video. All right, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%, we're all the way up to 9.7%, but still 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Let's go! Alright, so first things first, for all these rankings lists I always do, they always are going to have honorable mentions. So first badge that we have for the honorable mention is a very underrated badge. I almost didn't even put it on here because how I feel like it's just not used, but yeah, it's still an underrated badge. Now, the reason why this badge isn't a lot higher is because I feel like people only thought of this badge for hop stepping, and it's fancy footwork. Fancy footwork is one of the most overpowered badges on NBA 2K20, on 2K21. It's just not used because people just feel like hop steps are just not usable. But you can use this for Euros, cradle, spin, and half spin. Now, spin, Euro, and cradle dunks are still very overpowered. Not as overpowered as the hop dunks were on 2K20, but yeah, fancy footwork is still a very useful badge on this game. If you're trying to do that type of stuff, just don't try to do hop steps. It's just that simple. They're really bad on this game in comparison. So if you're a person that's really thinking of this badge strict for that, it's not a good badge. But if you're thinking about all the different things that you can do as a slasher, this is actually a really good badge. All right, next, I got y'all with pretty much whatever you really favor. It's kind of like, I can actually make a video on this. I probably will make a video like a badge versus, because I had started that up during the last banger week. I might start up another one. So I got Acrobat, Pro Touch, and Consistent Finisher. In my opinion, the best layer badge in the game is Consistent Finisher. That is going to be allowing you to make your shots a lot more whenever you mistime it, and that happens the most frequent. Acrobat is only going to be going on spin, half spin, hop step, Euro step, cradle, reverse, and chain. The only time that would really affect for me is on chain shot layups and reverses, because I don't really go for layups. If I'm doing any of that other stuff, I'm really going for a dunk. So yeah. But then when it comes to Pro Touch, that's going to be on good timing. For me, I don't really time layups well. I don't know what it is. And sometimes even the layup meter does some weird glitchy stuff. So I really don't even like Pro Touch. But if you're a person that like Pro Touch, I know a lot of people like Pro Touch, you can put that right here, but this would be an honorable mention. In my opinion, Consistent Finisher is the best layup badge in the game though. But yeah, I might do a video for this going over the big differences it makes on certain things and stuff like that. So yeah, like comparing them. So yeah, if you guys want that, leave a like. All right, next. Now, this could be also the best layup badge in the game, but it does so much more. So what it does, boost the shot percentage for a layup attempt when mismatch against a taller defender and reduce the possibility of getting blocked. Now, Giant Slayer, Giant Slayer is a really good badge on current gen. In comparison to next gen, it's a way better badge because on next gen, everybody has the same build, so there's not really no reducing the height advantage. But that's not all it's doing when it's doing that. Pretty much every single time you have this badge on or for any type of layup or dunk, it's going to be reducing the shot contest for that. Now, depending on the height advantage or the disadvantage, it's going to be making a big difference. So if you have a height advantage on somebody, the shot contest that they're going to get is already going to be minimalized. So it's not really going to be doing anything. But if there's like no height advantage, it's pretty much going to be a little bit similar to that, but it's going to still be give you a small boost. But then everything after that, after somebody has a height advantage on you, it's going to be pretty much making that shot contest way smaller and smaller. Then when it comes to the last part, reduces the possibility of getting blocked. Reducing the possibility of getting blocked is going to be canceling out one of the most overpowered, if not the most overpowered defensive badge. Actually, it definitely is the most overpowered defensive badge on current gen, Rim Protector. Rim Protector is very overpowered because it's actually improving people's blocking ability and unlocking all these crazy animations and stuff like that. This is a badge that's going to be canceling out. So if somebody has on Hall of Fame Rim Protector, you can put on Hall of Fame Giant Slayer and literally completely cancel that badge out. So yeah, Giant Slayer, you could argue it's a top 5 badge, but in my opinion, I would say it comes in at the honorable mention spot on the list. Now, if you didn't notice that last badge that was on the honorable mention, now we're getting into the top 5. All these badges are going to be amazing. So badge coming in at number 5, Showtime. Gives an additional boost to a player's takeover meter and their teammates when successfully completing an and one or flashy dunk. This badge is so good. It's literally anytime you do an and one or a flashy dunk. So a flashy dunk can be like a 360, a windmill, a reverse dunk, anything flashy, a contact dunk. Anytime you do that, you're going to be giving you and your teammates takeover an additional boost. So yeah, man, that's a pretty overpowered takeover. So if you're a person on a fast break on a playing rec or playing 5v5, you do a live to yourself, you're going to be giving them a takeover boost. That's pretty overpowered. Only thing that really separates this from other badges above it is the fact that I feel like the badges above it, it kind of helps you more. This is just kind of going to be giving you added bonuses to take over and stuff like that, which is not, at the same time, it's not the most important thing, but it actually can be overpowered in some ways if you use it the right way. So like, say for instance, somebody's one off of being able to get takeover, you can help them get takeover just by doing that, or just even helping certain teammates get team takeover. You can do a lot of different things, and yeah, it can be used a lot of different ways. So yeah, man, I had to at least put it at the top 5, number 5 spot on the list. Alright, next. This is a badge that's not even on next gen anymore, but it's still on current gen, Relentless Finisher. This is one of my favorite badges in the game. Improves a player's ability to take a lot of contact by reducing the energy lost when attacking the rim for contact shots. So pretty much what this is going to help you do whenever you're going for a layup, a dunk, a contact dunk, or even a lob, is going to be allowing you to make that a lot more, especially when fatigued. Now, you don't even have to be fatigued. It's going to help you a lot more. But when you're fatigued, it's going to be making a drastic difference than if you didn't have this bag on and if you were fatigued. So this is kind of like a badge to kind of cancel out fatigue, but at the same time, it's going to help you do pretty much everything that you're trying to do as a slasher all in one. So yeah, man, Relentless Finisher, one of the more underrated badges in the game. The badge I might have at number 1 is definitely the most underrated badge in the game. But yeah, Relentless Finisher comes in at the number 4 spot on the list. And coming in at number 3, Contact Finisher. Now, the next gen version of it, it doesn't do as much, but I would have it higher because of how overpowered it is because of the attributes and stuff like that. Because everybody can contact dunks on next gen. But on current gen, if you haven't watched my video already on how to get contact dunks, you're going to be getting contact dunks at a crazy high rate too if you make the right builds. So, Contact Finisher. This is going to be for slashers who play below the rim, finish contact layups more successfully, while dunkers are able to pull off more contact dunks. So, Posterizer is really going to be for contact dunks. Contact Finisher is going to be for more contact layups and contact dunks. So, when it comes to the contact dunk, this is probably the most important part for y'all when it comes to Contact Finisher. When you have the contact dunk packages on, that's 20% chance of a contact dunk. Contact Finisher, every single tier you have on that is going to be 15% on top of that. So at bronze, that's 35% chance of a contact dunk. At silver, that's 50% chance. At gold, that's 65% chance. And at Hall of Fame, that's 80% chance. That's not talking about what your driving dunk is. That's not talking about if you have takeover. That's just with having Hall of Fame on and with the contact dunk packages on. So you're going to have an 80% chance of getting that contact dunk every single time before you even do a move. Very overpowered. Having that off the rip is crazy. So yeah, Contact Finisher comes at the number 3 spot on the list. I don't have it higher because it's just 2 other badges I feel like is better. But yeah, that comes at the number 3 spot. Let's go ahead and hop into the next 2. And alright, coming in at number 2, one of the most overpowered badges in the game. This is one of the best bang for your buck badges at bronze. It's one of the best badges in the game at Hall of Fame, and it's Lob City Finisher. Improves a player's ability to successfully finish an alley-oop, layup, or dunk. The shot must be taken before the receiver lands. So, pretty much, lobs are overpowered on current gen. They're overpowered on next gen, but on current gen, people use them a lot more because the meta on current gen is really use playmaking shot creators or something that can shoot and dribble, and they have the big man that's really supposed to be paint dominant and really good at cutting to the goal. Pretty much everybody like using these 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" big men that are fast and that can move, and they're going to be able to be good on those roles. And Lob City Finisher is very, very overpowered along with that because throwing that lob is going to be automatic. Because what Lob City Finisher is going to allow you to do, when you put it to bronze, it's going to be like the percentage of you catching and finishing the lob is going to go up drastically. But as you go up in tiers, it's going to catch it more. It's going to finish it through traffic. It's going to give you faster animations. It's going to just make the badge on getting lobs and finishing lobs so much easier in so many different ways that are just underrated. So yeah, man, Lob City Finisher comes in at the number 2 spot on the list. It arguably, I could see people saying it's the number 1 badge for finishing, but I'm gonna say it's the number 2 spot. It's definitely because of bias too. And now coming in at the number 1 spot on the list, this is definitely biased, I'm not even gonna lie. Slithery Finisher. This has been my favorite badge in the game since they came with it on 2K20. On current gen, it's still the best finishing badge. On next gen, I would say that's posterizer, but that's a topic for another day. But for current gen, why is this badge so overpowered? It's literally this. They nerfed a lot of badges on current gen in comparison to 2K20. Going to 2K21, they nerfed a lot of badges. A lot of badges got buffed, and a lot of badges got nerfed. This badge is the exact same in terms of how overpowered it was from 2K20 to 2K21. I don't know if that's because of the new people using this layup package, but yeah. Another thing that makes this way more overpowered is Kyrie Irving layup package and Circus layup, but mainly Kyrie. Alright, so what does the badge actually do? The badge, it does so many things, but first it's gonna get you the best animation for every single situation. And in an animation-based game like 2K, where it's gonna make you rage because you're gonna be really trying to get the best animation possible every single time, as a slasher, having that ability to put this badge on at Hall of Fame and know it's gonna pretty much help you weed out all those bad animations to get you the best animation possible every single time. Slithery Finisher is overpowered. Then when you match it up with a layup package like Kyrie Irving, Circus layup, that have all these little crazy animations to help you get around your defender and get to the cup for an easy open layup as many times as possible, it's gonna make it that much more overpowered. Now that's not even the most important part. The one thing that makes this badge really overpowered is the fact that people, when they read the description, they feel like it's gonna make you get less contact dunks. But Slithery Finisher, for the people that use it, you're gonna know the difference. You're gonna tell the difference. If you don't use it and you start using it, you're gonna see the difference. Now, it doesn't pop up a lot. I will say that right now, because when my video from last year, people have been saying that ever since. I'm gonna tell you this right now. What it will do is people gonna think it doesn't get you as many contact dunks, but the dunk frequency on it is gonna go way up. On your build, you're gonna just dunk way more. You're gonna feel a complete different player. You're not gonna lay up near it as much, and you're gonna dunk it way more. So yeah, man. Yeah, Slithery Finisher is the best finishing badge in the game. So yeah, man, that's going to be the best finishing badges in the game after patch 6. So yeah, if you guys want me to go with the best shooting badges, the best playmaking badges, the best defensive badges, all you gotta do is leave a like on this video, and I'ma just know off that alone. Just leave a like. I'ma just know that y'all want that. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. We do this every single day, so turn on post notifications, be the first to every single my video. Share this video to anybody that this will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out the bit, man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Bitch, I got some niggas that cash. New car, yeah, I push it. Push out that bitch and I smash. Push out that bitch and I smash. I'm so fucking high, I might crash.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.